viewers, this is Dr. Ain coming in to check in with you and first of all congratulate you on a tremendous journey through, successful journey through the nursing program. I am just ecstatic and could not be more proud of you and your progress, each and every one of you. The purpose of this video clip is going to be highlighting the pinning process for your pinning ceremony. It's critical that we do this in a very uniform manner for pictures, and just the whole professional ceremony is going to look so special and be so significant when you reflect back on it. You want it to be polished and something that you're tremendously proud of, and it does justice for the event, and that we're honoring you in your success in welcoming you into the profession. So we want to be spot on with this process, and the whole ceremony is obviously for the pinning, but the actual pinning process is what I'm going to highlight here today. So you can take this video clip, and I encourage you to, whoever your pinner will be, forward this on so that when you get there, everyone knows the process. That way when you proceed up, your pinner proceeds up, and that pinning takes place, it is magical in that moment. So let's get going. I have a picture. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this is how it looks on the stole. You will come up, we'll go over that process separately, how the logistics work of you actually getting to that point. But once you are there, you enter from one side to the front of the auditorium. Beautiful, beautiful setting, and the backdrop is exquisite. You're going to be so proud of the photos, and everything looks so good. So be reminded that our canvas photographer will be sitting opposite of the stage, or you'll come up from one side, your pinner will meet you from the other. When you are there, let me give you a little demo here with one of your stoles. You have on, this will already be on with your regalia, of course, and you have this amazing TU rope. This will be in, but make sure your stole is on top. We don't want anything getting in the way. You're going to take the top of the B and the top of the crest are going to be even. This is critical as well. It's these little details that's going to make it look so good. Your pinner is going to receive this little ribbon with your very significant and special pin attached, and we have these labeled. I'll be standing close by to make sure the correct pin gets in your pinner's hand. He or she will then, it has a little pin attached, a straight pin. It needs to be attached to the stole above the B. So we don't want to cover the B. They then will pull it away from you as to not cause injury, slide it through, and then it will be properly attached. I'm looking at this backwards, so making sure it's straight. It's not, the critical point is that it does not cover the B. So the BSN, I'm going to stand up so you can see this. The BSN should not be covered, and we want it to kind of be evenly laying. This is going to be important once we come back for our pictures too. That's going to look even. We'll try to have, this one has a little wrinkle in it, and you want to make sure your stoles are pressed, your regalia is pressed, everything is hanging evenly. We'll be coming by before you proceed in to make sure that your stole is hanging where, again, where the bottom, you can just kind of feel it and make sure that it's even at the bottom. You want to make sure that the knots on the rope are even. The rope will hang on the inside of the stole, We don't want any of this action that's getting in the way. So hang that just nicely right inside of there. Okay, also we have had, as you can see in this photo, long hair can be an issue. We don't want it to get tangled up, crooked, where they can't see. Proper placement, that is right above the bee. So we don't want to obviously cover that up. You can see the challenge if we're doing this action. They can't see where to go, and I know when we did the senior portraits, I know how that goes. Everyone wants their pretty hair. Obviously mine's a tangled mess, but you get the idea. We want hair back, out of the way. You do not have to have it up. That's not what I'm suggesting. Just make sure that it is behind. Similar again to this photo, how she does have long hair, but it's back out of the way. Once you go through, then you can pull your hair back up. But for sake of the photos and for your pinner, just know it is a straight pin. They are not attaching and fidgeting with a little tiny pin and trying to get that on. It will be attached. The ribbon will keep it this way until you get home. Then you can take that off, and that will be yours to keep. The stoles and the cords, you will already have that on. It will be pressed. It will be pressed on a nice, pristine regalia gown, and it's going to look magical. So it's the little details that are going to make this event fabulous and something that you're going to be proud to look back. I could not be more excited to be able to be a part of this with you. So I look forward to seeing that. Please stop by my office if you can, and let me just engage with you as much as I can before you graduate. But I'm here to support you in any way that I can. If you have any questions, or if your pinner has any questions, please reach out. Otherwise, I will be standing close by to make sure that the correct pin gets into their hands. Then all they need to do is pull that straight pin off that ribbon, lay it on the stole, making sure the bee is visible. And again, if you pull it away, that way it won't poke you or cause any injury in the process. But and again, for you, just making sure everything is ironed, everything is pressed, everything is ready. I'll do a final walk through the line before you proceed in, just to make sure stoles are even at the bottom, cords are even. Then you just make sure when you go up, if you have longer hair, you do a little quick hair flip back. And it's going to be awesome. So I look forward to seeing you at the event. Have a great day.